he's like a spider, man. Or like an octopus. He has his tentacles like all over the place. I see this. I'm like, how the fuck did you weasel your way into that thing? Like he just like he knows everything. Like he not knows everything. He knows everyone. I don't know how he gets his fingers on all these things. I'll be like,
check your email.
I'll be like, hey,
where's our email? We're influencers, Andrew. Where you at?
Well,
where's our offer?
He also plays dumb with me all the time. I go, like, I'd probably be like, hey, have you heard of this guy named Huberman? I've been loving his podcast. And Wilkinson will be like, yeah, I think it's a nice podcast. I also enjoy it. And then like weeks later, be like, yeah, we partnered with him and launched this company.
Yeah, been working on this deal for 18 months.
Yeah. I'm like, okay, like he does that. He does like kind of on a regular basis with me where I'll be like, have you heard of this thing? It's kind of neat. And I'll be like, yeah, I agree. That is neat.
He is a super networker. He is a absolutely like incredible networker. I admire his networking skills. Like he's like, cool. I like Bill Ackman. Now I'm friends with Bill Ackman and he's an investor in my company. Oh, Charlie Munger's my hero. Years later, I'm having dinner with Charlie Munger and he's offering me, XYZ. It's like, he is really able to, when he puts his mind to it with who he wants to meet, he is able to make that shit happen. And I think he does it in a way that's mutually beneficial. It's not like, most people when they're like, oh, I want to meet this person, it's like just begging for time or attention in a way that's not additive to the other person. I think he does it in a good way that's additive to the other person.
Yeah, he's fascinating in the way that he's able to, but he also turns a weird networking opportunity into like real businesses. Like usually more often than not, when I meet people, I'm like, that was nice to meet you. I'll see you never again.
Yeah. This is awesome, right? High five. Yeah. And that's like where my brain stops.
Yeah.
What a guy.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
like, I'm literally
exactly
like,
how I,
Dumb and Dumber when he's walking out of the 7-Eleven, he's like, big gulps, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Catch you later. That's me at every networking event.
Same. That's exactly how I am, where it starts and ends right there. And it's just like a passing memory. And yes, Andrew somehow like makes it into money and turns it into dollars. I don't know how he does it, but he's very good at it.
He told one story on the pod where he was like, I wanted to meet Dan Gilbert. I met Dan Gilbert. And then they had this challenge with this, or he had a product. I have a design agency. So we just made him a website for free. That was really nice. Because he used that as his currency to hey, I think you're awesome. And we did this thing. This is awesome, right? Oh, it's because my agency's awesome. Because I'm awesome. And he just uses it to sort of like open the door. He'll put in the work basically. And he'd be like, oh, whenever you're free, I'll fly there and let's, I'll meet you. I'll make the effort to come make this happen.
The takeaway is to have an agency. To either have like an agency or like a sick house. It's like, oh, you're in town? Come stay in my home.